Last night's earthquake came a bit of a surprise to most of us, but today we're going to meet a man who not only predicted the earthquake, but also notified family and friends about the upcoming disaster. Find out what he said to them when we return. Earl Fletcher is a 65-year-old farmer who lives just outside of Trenton. He was able to predict the earthquake. I sat down with him this evening to find out how. This is what he had to say.
Well, I hadn't had an egg out of a hen in 3 days, and all the animals have been acting funny. You know, the horses have been running funny, acting weird. My dog and my cat both kind of up and disappeared on me. And, you know, I noticed birds flying all in groups up in the air, flying around weird circles. And then I noticed, you know, weird shaped, weird colored clouds. And I told my wife, I said, you know, I believe that's going to be an earthquake. And, you know, sure enough, but, you know, as soon as I realized what maybe was going to happen, I decided to get a few things together, called everybody I knew, my family, my friends, told them to get their stuff together. You know, you get some extra water, you get extra money out of the ATM. You get your cars ready, you put your medical kits in your car, you keep the medical kit in your house. Let's see what else that we do. I think that's about it. You know, we've got our food storage ready for any disasters anyway, but, you know, you just gotta be prepared. You never know when something's gonna happen. But, you know, I saw the signs, put me on alert, and I said, it's time to, you know, get ready. And sure enough, it hit us. And it's still scary, you know, when that ground starts shaking, you ain't nothing prepare you for that. But, you know, it's as long as, you know, I know in the back of my mind that I have everything I need, you know, ready to go. But, you know, I know what we need to do. You need to get away from the outside walls, get under a big heavy desk and just hold on tight, because, you know, it can be a scary situation, but if you know what to do ahead of time, you're prepared for it. You know, it's a lot better than if it takes you by surprise. But you know, that's how I knew. That's what I did. I got my stuff together, saw the signs, got my stuff all together, let all my family know, and you know, just staying alert. That's all you can do.
Well, it was nice talking to you, Ernest.
All right then.
On how to prepare for an earthquake before the earthquake happens. Now let's talk about what you should do during and after an earthquake. First of all, you want to make sure that you have a good flashlight and batteries to go with it. Make sure that you have a plan of what you're going to do for a safety route. And make sure that if you're indoors, you stay indoors. If you're outdoors, you stay outdoors. If you're inside your car, stay inside the car, stop the car, pull it over, and stay in your car. Do not get out of the car and wait until the earthquake is over. If you're by any large buildings, get away. The best place to be during an earthquake is an open field, because then you can just sit there and wait for the earthquake to be done, and there would be no buildings or anything there to crash on you. So it's a good place to be, is an open field if you could get there. If you can't get there, then don't worry. If you're inside a building with other large furniture, you get under a table and you hold on for dear life, because yeah, you want to stay. So we had a sudden earthquake last night. How did this happen, and what is an earthquake exactly? Well, the research was done. An earthquake is a sudden and violent shaking of the ground, sometimes cause a great destruction as a result of movements within the earth crust or volcanic action. Now, the reason we have earthquakes is because the mantle in the earth is churning. The lava and the magma inside of the earth is churning, and it's kind of like rice and water, and it's churning the plates of the earth. It's churning the earth together, and it's making this huge, it's making the crust of the earth to float upon it. And when two of the faults come together and they strike each other, you have a thing called an earthquake, because you have the foreshock, main shock, and aftershock. Basically, the plates come together and they kind of slip past each other, and they're trying to get close, and they're moving past each other, and they can't get away. They get hooked, and that's what causes an earthquake. So we have this huge vibrations coming from the earth, and it's making the whole earth shake, and it's making everything fall, and it's making this huge massive destruction, because those plates are trying to get away. They're trying to pull apart from each other, and it's not working. Now, here's a memorial to all the people who have died to the earthquake, and we want to say a huge thank you to Red Cross, and we also want to say a huge thank you to the fire department and the policemen and everyone who came out to help. You're a big help to our community, and we want to say a huge thank you to you guys, because you deserve it, and you are our heroes in this time. And we also want to have a moment of silence for all those who have died to this earthquake. So everybody bow your heads and let's give a moment of silence.
Spend all your time waiting for that second change, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction.
Alright, and for my YouTubers who watch my YouTube videos, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye!